Say what?
And we're back, and you're still watching Legends of Music right here on MTV Sports. Now, you know what, Sherlal, why don't you tell us about this story wherein one of the brothers actually quit the band?
Robin Gibb left the band because he felt that the producer, Robert Stigwood, was favoring his brother as the frontman. And Morris and Barry continued for a while, but in December of that year, they parted ways, and it seemed like the Bee Gees were finished.
But you know what? They actually reunited in late 1970s. They were joined by Aussie drummer Jeff Bridgeford, yeah, and also they released a single called "How Can You Mend a Broken Heart," which was released in June of 1971, and apparently it didn't become big in the UK, but it was their first #1
in the US.
In the US. It's actually a good news for them. So why don't you watch this? How Can You Mend a Broken Heart by the Bee Gees.
I can think of younger days when living for my life was everything a man could want to do. I could never see tomorrow. No one said a word about the sorrows. How can you mend a broken heart?
How can you stop the rain from falling down? How can you stop the sun from shining? What makes the world go round? How can you mend this broken man? How can a loser ever win? Please help me mend my broken heart, and let me mend again. Da 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 da. I can still feel the breeze that rustles through the trees, and misty memories of days gone by. I could never see tomorrow. No one said a word about the sorrow.
How can you mend a broken heart?
How can you stop the rain from falling down? How can you stop the sun from shining? What makes the world go round? And how can you mend this broken man? How can a loser ever win? Please help me mend my broken heart, and let me live. Please help me mend my broken heart, and let me live again. Da 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 da.
All right, we have now reached the time when the band Bee Gees have transitioned from one genre to another. Right? I think they were so worried about becoming one of those other bands who just fade away, just like that.
Yeah.
But you do know the story, Shalal.
Yeah, by 1973 they thought they were going to fade away like all the other 1960s bands. And it was then that Robert Stigwood introduced them to a soul producer called Arif Mardin, who, along with Stigwood, persuaded them to write more songs in the disco and R&B genre.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, in 1975, they moved to Florida, wherein they became so big. And this is like the Grease time, right? When they released the song Jive Talking in the year 1975. And that was a really, really big hit, #1 in the US and top 5 in the UK. Now, before anything else, when you watch the video, you have got to be very observant, because you will definitely see Olivia Newton-John in the audience before the start of the song. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jive Talking from the Bee Gees. Now, while Jive Talking and Nights on Broadway were really huge funk and R&B hit for the band Bee Gees, apparently the song that skyrocketed them to fame is You Should Be Dancing, which is #1, my favorite song, by the way. I can actually dance to it, but I don't want to. I'm not just going to throw it.
Now.
All right, okay, we'll lose viewers. But anyway, this song was #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, the Hot Dance Club, and the Hot Disco Singles charts.
And by the way, it was the first #1 hit of the Bee Gees, which used Barry Gibb's falsetto voice.
All right, without further ado, this is the Bee Gees with Should Be Dancing. Just watch it. that that song actually put you in your dancing mood, but you have not to go anywhere else because coming up next, it is the biggest disco songs from the Bee Gees. Keep on watching Legends of Music right here on MTV Sports.